phone that came. It's all set up now. Probably took a little bit longer than I expected. But we can carry on with this now for another hour, 2 hours nearly. So we can get a good chunk of this mission done. Most of them take at least an hour and a half to do. Maybe 2 hours even. Hopefully we won't get sidetracked with anything else along the way. Hopefully. We'll take the second big left. So that was the first. And now this is the second. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why though? Be these new cars?
Shit! Police emergency, out of the car.
You can't do this!
We've already been in that one. About this one?
I'm going to have to ask you to get out of the car, now.
Put your sirens on for. Alright. Buick Coupe. We didn't have that one.
Alright, wise guy, what's the story with driving off without me?
I didn't know you'd driven.
I need this vehicle.
Know.
Police business.
You can't do this!
Parker and Green
even
are
know.
going toe-to-toe for the top.
That's the guy. I heard he...
I didn't even know you weren't in the car, mate. I thought you was with me.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any central unit, suspect to be
Here we
taken
go.
into custody at
This is where it starts. It's not too far away, luckily. It's only behind us.
California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
So let's respond to this. Whoa. It's like the bottom of here, which is fine. At least it's not across the entire map like it normally is. So you're gonna move? How you gonna move? How you gonna move? You're gonna
Any
move.
central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club.
Automobile Club.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't
Shove
be filing
off.
your story today. I'll check this out.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
So where are we going?
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Gone and
Well,
bloody
that's an
driven off.
admission of guilt if I ever saw one.
What's this car? This is new, obviously.
Not getting
Hopefully.
away that easily.
No, it's not. Well, you're not going to hit him from here, that angle, are you?
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
It is there, though. He's lost his boot.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
I'm trying, he's going to turn.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Well, this car drifts. Was that meant to happen? That was a dramatic flip, that.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That was a dramatic flip.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
So that's street crime 30 of 40. Is that a new car that I don't have? Maybe. Not too
Out
sure.
of the car, police.
Not on your life, Buster.
You can have it back once I've got out. I've already been in that one. Sorry, fella. Right. Let's head on back up to the next mission. So, where are we? Ah, we're very close now. Just needed left and we're there.
Open your eyes!
Trust you. Just to drive straight into me. Don't bother stopping, it's right. The 111 Club.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Right.
Mikowski. Phelps. Back again. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Right, so let's have a look around.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Not a good message either. What's this? Cigarettes.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
He loves saying that, that guy. He tells me every time. So, they aren't anything. The 111 Club. That's going to tell me anything, is it?
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
They won't tell me anything. What's this? A briefcase?
Well maintained.
Trumpet.
Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click?
What was that click?
Neat trick.
Uh-huh.
The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
And it's got more evidence inside. Got a bus ticket. Oh, blue
Should
room
follow
ticket.
up on the musician angle.
What else have we got?
He kept his
Syringe.
stash close at hand.
That's not good, mate. That's it, isn't it? That's that for that bit. Let's get out of this case. Unless I can look at the trumpet. I don't know if I can look at that, if that makes any difference. Something like it. Another dead guy. Lee been shot too. Probably just gonna have to check his wallet, but I may as well check everything whilst I'm here. Just in case. Check this coat pocket. Oh, more morphine.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Why keep taking it? It's getting you all killed. And that's him searched. What's in the back? Nothing. Lots of tobacco.
A dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Yep, something's dodgy there. Guns.
These look brand new.
It's a
Never
bar.
fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Never the same.
Let's talk
Ma'am,
to
I'm
this woman.
Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
So let's interview her. 111 club shooting incident.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
That's definitely a bad cop, isn't it?
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Knowledge of McGoldrick.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Good cop.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Right, let's go to our next location then.
Another day, another dollar.
Hang on, there's more people here. You know the music stopped.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
He's got no evidence on him. So that's the guy, his mate from the army. The safe.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
So that's A. The case was B. The Sky, over there was C. No, it's D, so that's all of them. So we are going to the blue room next. It's literally behind us again.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
Let's go inside this bar.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Herr Officer. We have work to do.
Army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
You bloody can though,
A lot
can't you?
of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Morphine overdose victims.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's a bad cop again.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about the subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
So we're telling her now. Yep, we are tailing this woman.
All units are free from Chapter standby. 7825, code 6.
Back off a little bit. Wait until they've turned the corner, then we're going to follow slowly again. Taking a left, avoiding this car. Ooh, she's getting away a little bit. Right, there we go. Back in range. She's carrying on and then she's taking a right.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Pulled over there. So where is she going? Went to do the dirty. Right, we're at the Volcambo Club.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I will follow you.
I want to meet Joe's buddy. I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Finkelstein drug operation.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Back up.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
111 club shooting incident.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Bad cop again.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
We'll see.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Pause it here a moment. Wants to get my dinner. Right, where are we going? We following you?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. I want to make home.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Half a million cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Let's go.
I say we bust in there and find him.
It's like a maze, this police station.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
We're going to the bus shooting. You've done it again. Where are you? Ah, there's the mileage trophy. Hopefully that would have brought me to about 50% complete. So we must be about halfway now. I'm going to take this left. We definitely want his bar.
Stop that son of a bitch, Cole!
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson.
We'll go up here then.
Move, I've got you.
I'm going to take one of these guys down, he's got a bar. And then, I'm going to use it against him.
Good cover, Phelps.
Has he got a head of bloody steel or something? Let's check his pockets. Nothing there.
Phone number and restaurant table.
So we got a table. That's a bar.
It's one of the BARs. I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Baby, don't sit there. Go. Don't sit there, babe.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Bad cop.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for shooting?
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
We got the evidence in the...
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen.
Pocketbook.
Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Sniper's pocketbook.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that
The
Jack is
Fighting
in LA?
Six.
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
So how far are we in it now? 44%. That was a 13.1% rare, and the miles driven was an 8.6, but unfortunately they're both bronze trophies.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Oh, I need to use the telephone. It just popped up. Not driven an ambulance before.
But if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Ford ambulance.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go to Kelso's. Is that doctor? We finally caught up with him. Kelso's apartment. Let's take the next left and follow it that way.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
Kelso's apartment.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Army surplus morphine?
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
It is. Bad cop. Salty with you.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
You really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Ex-Marine McGoldrick.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Good cop.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Arms stolen from Coolidge.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
SS Coolidge robbery?
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Bad copy shifted back.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump. This $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. Victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Let's get there quick.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Robert's Diner. So we'll
Talk
take us
about
left.
tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
We take this right, around this corner. Roberts.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Step on it, huh? Just give me a little closer.
Going too fast.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
That must have been one. Shit.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Getting close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer.
Guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
I want to pick up that gun just to kill him. Ha 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 ha. There we go. That was a bar kill. We weren't letting that go. That was a bar kill. What have you got hiding in your pockets, mister? Pardon me, what's this? Investigation.
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Walter Beckett, John Higgins, Michael Discall, John and Beckett, Patrick Connolly, Michael Discall.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need
Got
to
the
get
gun.
those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Another gun. Randomly placed newspaper. LAPD vice scandal could go all the way to the top.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow. You would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
That's 9 of 13. Is that it? Is it? Because it's still doing that noise. Done both those pockets. Why can't we look at the other guy? Nothing in the car. Doesn't look like it. So let's get in our car. Apparently we're going to the Chinese theatre.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Wait for the cars to go where they're going so I can drive forward. There's a sneaky little manoeuvre there. We'll take this next right. Avoid pedestrians. Oh dear. That was a Thompson. You could tell.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
I can't as of yet, he's bloody too far in front.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Now you can hit him.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
There you go.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Is that your prick?
Who solved the big case and got promoted?
Right, so that's him done. Right, where are we going next? Hollywood Post Office. Straight ahead, so that's good. It doesn't look like there's any new cars there. Bam, bam. Gonna go very wide to avoid everybody. I'm going to take a left. It's just a big shootout ever, isn't it? Boom, headshot! Why are these people's heads bloody invincible? He did. Thanks for that police car. Thanks for that police car! Oh, that guy's gone now. Boom! Right, let's go see what's going on here then. He's still alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck.
What have you got in your hand?
It was worth a try.
How are you gone?
God.
So what's in your hand? The Polar Bear Ice Company again.
Ice Company.
Again.
Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Nothing in your pockets? You want to select your pockets? Right, where else can I go? Where else are we going? Am I following you? Maybe? Ah. Another address.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Nothing in the other pocket? Nope. That's all the clues.
Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
I've been in these two cars. We've been in that one. What about this one? Yep, we've been in both of those. So we are going to the meeting place next. I'm going to take this next left.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads.
What car is that one? You've bloody been in that one. This is going to get annoying now, isn't it? Because all the cars I'm getting in now have been in. That's a new wave of cars are going to unlock.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
He's got a revolver. Don't think so, Pally.
On the roof, Cole, nail him!
Find some cover!
Give me some goddamn cover!
That's a new gun. Don't want to climb up.
I'm wide open here.
No, what are you doing? Don't want to climb up.
Can't hit him from this distance. It's empty.
Clear me some space here. He's there, right there, kill him.
Shit, really hurts.
Boom, headshot.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
GPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Let's go. Hollywood police station's last port of call. So drive up to the second big road and take a right. Is it that one or the next one? Next one. There's bloody police, dead bodies, guns everywhere, all because of morphine.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No but. This is more important.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
We're going in there.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective.
This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
6 Marines being targeted.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but it's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Accused. We got the note.
Lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
The note.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
What?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett's note. Was there another? Beckett's confession.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Uh-oh.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Maria. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Uh-oh. So you go back to us. No rest for the wicked. Demoted. Despite mob wars and unsolved robbery, one star will dominate the newsprint. Does that still count as a 5-star even though I got one wrong? So what trophy was that? Up to 45. Complete all cases on the vice desk. The gas man.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out!
Oh, come on then. Incognito unlocked. Does it tell you what missions you've done? Up to 63.9 now. Right, so God, she looks scary.
You watched the Hammond Galahad fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy. You sure that's not that crazy?
The exit? Yes, it is. Is this another new car? Hopefully. Hudson Commodore. So going to Stefan's house fire, apparently. So around the corner. So he's take a right and a right.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation.
No, that is a burnt house. Everything's gone.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. You come home with us.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
So you can't go up there.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? He solved the case.
Nope. It's just a shoe. It's just a pan.
I doubt it.
Yep, I doubt it too. It's a candelabra. So what is there to actually find here?
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan's name comes up quite a few times. That's the evidence.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy?
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Suburban Redevelopment?
The Redevelopment Fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Pardon me. Bad cop.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Once with him.
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Let's use the telephone. Can you use that fire engine by any chance? Nope, you cannot. Oh, there's a pickup truck there. Not inside the pickup truck, no. You don't be inside the pickup truck.
Sir, get out of the car, please.
God, you know.
Not be one of them. Chevrolet tow truck.
LAPD, police emergency.
Cadillac Series 61 sedan.
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer, I need your car.
I want it back.
You can have it back. Been in that one? I think we've been in these.
LAPD, I need to take your car.
God, you know.
We've been inside that one. Let's go use the phone.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
So let's get back in our car, whichever one it was. Sawyer house fire. And that is... Who is that? Oh, up there. Let's turn around, follow it to the top.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Follow this road to the top and take a left, and we should get there. On to the next scene. Don't crash into me, fella. Take a left here. I'm not sure if I've been in that car, you know. I'll have to get in that one just to be on the safe side. In fact, there's loads here. Have we been inside this one? Chevrolet civilian van. Take this next left.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him?
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Mal!
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
What's up? Paperweight.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Again.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Joanna Alford.
Stop! LAPD!
See.
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
It's bloody right close to him then. There's a bush in the way.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy. aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You light this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
I'm going to the travel agency next. So, to the end of the street, right, left and a right.
Century unit 211 in
Right,
progress.
Is that going to be miles away? Jesus.
22 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identify.
It's absolutely miles away. Just at the right time. We are miles away. And this will be, unfortunately, the last thing I'm going to do today, because I'm going to have to get ready for work after this one. I was just hoping... Oh god, I'm actually miles away. I was just hoping to do that little bit of this mission, but no, the game's got better ideas. It's only just gone 10 past, so it's not too bad. You only just caught my car, just. Tried getting out your way. Out my way, man. We're still going to be quite a way away, aren't we? Which way should I go now? Still carry on down here, yeah. Whoa, 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 What was that? Take a right. Not this one. Third right. So 1, 2. So it should be down here. We've made it. Cafe hold up.
I don't like the look of this.
You know the drill. Hand over your money to get used to breathing dirt.
All right, just take it easy. Quit waving that cannon in my face and let's talk.
We're done talking, understand? You got exactly 5 seconds. 1, 2.
LAPD! Try shooting someone with a gun of his own.
You guys are all dead. Right, let this save. And that's it for us today. Thanks again for watching, thanks for coming by. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Nine street crimes left, so getting towards the end. So thanks again, and see you later.